Jyotika baby, here for you once again, sharing with you all the fun things that we learn every single day. Because what is the purpose of our lives? The purpose of our lives is to learn, to share and grow together. So that's why we make all our content and we curate it in a manner so that it is relatable to you, so that it can resonate with you. And we sign up for this wonderful learning ride so that we can all evolve and be our better selves. So today's video is really going to be on collaboration, on the importance of teamwork, because guess what? It really is a future skill. And if we don't learn this skill ourselves, how are we going to help our future generation? In fact, we have made a lot of content and a lot of modules around future skills, and one of the top skills for the future for all of us is to learn how to be better team players, because together everyone achieves more. Nobody can do it alone. And as parents, we realize this more than anything else, that we need to collaborate with our children to help them not just build skills, but even help them strengthen their profiles, help them identify their core strengths and core competencies. I mean, you look at marriage. What is marriage? Marriage is also a partnership. It requires us to collaborate and learn what are the tools, the techniques on how to be effective team players. So collaborative strategy really gets us to learn and gets us to go from I think, you do, to we think, we win. And that is the prime purpose of for us to make this video for you, where you don't have to go for a formal education really to learn teamwork and collaboration. We are just going to give you simple tools, simple techniques that you can apply every day in your everyday work life, home life successfully, so that you can be your greatest, grandest self. So what are teamwork skills primarily? We talk about it so liberally. Let me just define it for you in the most simplistic fashion. Teamwork skills means that you know your goals. You make sure that you are not isolated from your project goal, your personal goal. Align your actions with your project, whatever passion project that you may have. For instance, for us, our passion project is Happiness is Love. What is Happiness is Love? Happiness is Love is a support group, a platform for parents, for professionals, for teachers, for educators, teenagers, young adults, for everyone to come together, connect, learn how to communicate with understanding, and create more happiness and joy. Because we believe the only way to build a better world is to build better bonds. And that's why we do the kind of work that we do. And we have set weekly goals where we present interesting content to our viewers so that we all learn and grow alongside. So let me also give you another example. If you have an individual assigned task in a group project, you need to be aware of the overall theme of your project, as well as your final project deadlines. This is very, very important for teamwork, because when you work in a team, you are contributing to the whole, and for that, you have to take responsibility for your part. So make sure that you are cognizant of the final project deadlines so that you can then pace yourself accordingly and set small goals, and you can then keep yourself motivated, because happiness is impossible without setting goals. Next, make sure that you strike off that habit of complaining. Oh my God, whatever we practice, we will become good at. And some of us don't challenge our complaining habits. Our brain has this tendency to really focus on the negative, and complaining can take the whole ship down. So it's very important, and let me give you an example. If you are unhappy with something, you need to turn your focus from just not thinking of the problem, rather focusing your attention on the solution. This is what will help you strike off that habit of complaining, because when you shift your mind from why this happened to me, what is the cause of this problem, to the solution, to what has this come to teach me? Something magical starts to happen, because you then rewire your brain and you focus your attention only on the solution. And for teamwork, this is very, very important for you to practice positivity and practice focusing on the solution. Use your time wisely. Be careful about developing time management skills, because you will use your time, and the way you use your time is the way you will impact the project and your team. So it is very, very important for you to learn effective time management skills. In fact, we made a whole video and we have a whole module on how to use your time wisely and how to manage yourself and your time in a manner so that you are your productive best. Let me give you an example. For example, a team project timetable was made and the whole team kind of signed off on it. Everybody consented. However, some of the individuals were not able to deliver or adhere to the time that was set. So in that case, you as a team member, you are responsible too. So you can step in the situation and let a team member know that, listen, hey, I'm a bit disappointed. We'd all agreed on this particular timeline. My request to you is that you respect the timelines for the greater good of all and for the success of the project. Sometimes we don't speak up and we choose to just be silent and not express how we're feeling and not open to giving feedback to our team members, and that only impacts the whole team and the project. So it's important for all of us to focus on giving feedback, on adhering to timelines, because some of us, I understand, we have our own internal clock. We find it difficult to adhere to strict timelines. However, when you work in a team, it is very important to respect deadlines and timelines. Active listening skills. You need to be an active listener, so that it's very important for developing good teamwork skills, because only if you're an active listener can you contribute to the team. You will feel valuable and you'll cut off all kinds of misunderstandings. This is very, very important, but we don't know how to be good listeners. We love to speak, we love to talk, but the most important aspect of effective leadership and effective teamwork is for you to be a good listener, because when you listen, you learn. When you speak, you're only repeating what you already know. So it is very, very important. For example, listen actively, listen with attention, rephrase what you have heard, and take feedback just to confirm so that everybody is on the same page and has the same understanding. Reliability is very important. Be dependable to develop trust and in the team and become a role model for others to follow. Because what is leadership by the end of the day? It really is to lead with your example. For example, it's important to make sure that you are the one who sticks to deadlines. You are the one who completes the task and the assignment on time. This is how you will command respect from your team members. Next, the most important thing is respectfulness. Simple actions in a team, like using a team member's name, making eye contact, smiling, actively listening when a person speaks is a way of showing respect to the other. Believe me, this will go a long way for you, because you will be able to demonstrate what respect really means. And only if you give it, will you get it. Share your enthusiasm. You are a part of a team and your energy matters. You can infuse your team with enthusiasm like no one else can. This will keep the excitement of working together consistent, and everybody will feel energized to work with you and you would be that go-to person for everyone. And it will be exciting to work in a team which is exuding energy and empathy and enthusiasm. Wouldn't you like to be a part of that team? So it really begins with you demonstrating it and being that leader or being that contributor in your team. Make sure that you communicate well. You communicate by sharing your ideas. You're open to giving and receiving feedback. And you're open to even constructive feedback. For example, feedback of all kinds. It could be positive, sometimes it could be constructive, but it should be shared openly and consistently. And again, it starts with you demonstrating this for your team. If you are open and you are receptive, believe me, your whole team will be, and they will be excited to work with you. Collaboration skills are useful because it also helps you improve your self-awareness. You become clear of what you want, what you need, and how you truly feel. For example, you always seek feedback as a tool to improve yourself because you don't work alone, you work in a team. So this is the greatest opportunity for you to learn, to build skills, to improve your areas of work. Resource management. Successful collaboration requires organizing and sharing information. For example, use Excel sheets and do your to-do lists and organize yourself and keep everyone updated, because teamwork is only about sharing information, sharing ideas for the greater good of all. Make sure that you create a learning environment. Make sure that you are that eternal learner that everybody looks upon and gets inspired, because learning opportunities will only make the team more active and create a desire to grow and be our better selves. For example, when you learn a new skill, help everyone in the team to learn it too, and everyone will be at the same level of learning and growing. And imagine what kind of a team that would be. Make sure that you encourage innovation and creativity. Get the right exposure to overcome those challenges and obstacles that you face every day. Take action, because guess what? There is no change without action. You have to create the change that we all talk about. You have to be that change that you want the other one to be. So guess what? It really starts from you. For example, to be more creative and innovative, we have to experience things out of our comfort zone. So make sure you push yourself, you propel yourself, and this is what will inspire, influence, and impact change in yourself and your team and your organization. Make sure that you are the one addressing problems, that you face those problems head on without hiding them, blocking them, or pretending that they don't exist. For example, if two members are in conflict with each other and you know that this can be resolved, make sure that you take the lead. It is important that you demonstrate to them how to intervene and create peace. Make sure that you're not that person who is fostering more conflict, rather focusing on bringing people together. And always remember, forgiving mistakes that others make. We are so quick to judge, so quick to correct. And when we make a mistake, we want others to be compassionate with us. So guess what? Be what you want the other person to be. If the other person makes a mistake, be gracious about it. Be kind about it. Don't hold grudges. This will mislead the whole team. You be willing to apologize if someone, if you've made a mistake, you own up. If you make a mistake, you claim and you acknowledge that yes, something went wrong, and you take responsibility, because this will help your team be that team, the dream team that we all want to work with. And it is very important to share your feelings of, let's say, disappointment, your feelings, if you're feeling overwhelmed about something, to let the other person know. Even if there has been a mistake from the other, you make sure that you gracefully address it. So learn the skills to speak more openly, more honestly, more respectfully with your team members, because this is what we expect in return. So finally, always remember that it is literally true that you can succeed best and quickest by helping others succeed, because your success really lies in your team succeeding, because you are only as good as your team. So let us all learn these most important skills that will help us be our more productive selves, our more creative selves, and our happier selves. I hope you enjoyed this video just as much as I loved making it. Keep sharing, keep liking, keep subscribing, and thank you for all the love, for all the encouragement, and all the support. Keep smiling, keep shining, and keep inspiring.